Okay, let's go over possibly why your machine might be wobbling or bouncing around, or not as smooth as you think besides RPMs and the surface you're grinding. First, establish that your machine is it's not your machine, that it's the surface or your choice, that your choices you're making with your diamond. So get it down to the spindle here, and you can see no leaks around the spindle directly. And this is pretty rock solid, not left nor right, up or down. It's not leaking at all. So then that's a nice indicator. Then we come back in here. Sorry about the lighting a little bit. And we're going to make sure your belts are tracking. You're going to make sure your belts are tracking nice, so they're not high or low, and that the tension on them is significant where it's not whapping, wobbling like that. That this spindle here is also solid, stable. So you're going to fire it up, and I took the oil out of the machine, so I can't fire it up for you, but you're going to fire it up and watch it with this cover off, and see if you can notice anything significant like this wobbling at all. It should just be spinning like a fan, just straight action, no issues at all. There we go. Of course, we've got some grinding here, some metal shavings, significant amount. We've got the belts tracking. It's dual belts, so they're tracking good here. I'm looking to see if anywhere on the belts. Sorry about that. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, and the belts look pretty good inside here. They don't look to be torn or raggedy. There we go. It's just manually spinning that, and she looks good. Okay, so at the base of your machine where the motor, this is where the motor, if you come to the base under here, this is where your motor connects. You want to make sure this is nice and snug. It's a bolt here. Make sure that's snug, cleaned up. Nothing's going on around there. That's nice and stable also. You shouldn't see any leaks or anything around here. It should be pretty sealed good. And all your bolts should be in place. You want to confirm all your bolts that are holding the motor down. And you're going to look for other loose things. You're going to make sure that you don't have any loose anything else. All this lines up. All your wheels are where they should be. Just trying to think. Of course, you want to have even rubber around here, not a bald spot. That would bounce around as you're pushing too. That would bounce the machine. So these wheels, you do need to protect them. You don't want to gouge them and things like that. Oh, it possibly could help you bounce around, although most of the work's going to be on the head there. All right, so this has to be broken down to find this leak, to resolve this leak. So this motor's going to have to come out. And the motor's going to come out. To do that, I'm going to have to pull off the shroud and unbolt the amp motor. And you've got multiple points here of the motor. I'm going to loosen it first, and you let the belts. So you're going to loosen these points here, and you're going to loosen it, take the tension off the belt. You can mark it if you want, but you're just going to pull it back into tension using a pry bar to push this back in place, this motor. Now, someone said there's a sliding down when they do their adjustments. This is actually working its way back down through vibration. Yeah, that's it's a threaded fittings, and that wouldn't be a good thing to have this work its way down. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on there. So this would, if this bounced even, it's not going to rotate. So up here is where this is rotating on you. I mean, it's got to rotate, and just driving forces up. Can't imagine unscrewing this unless this is loose. This thread here, where you're going into your shaft here, that this is loose. You can simply lock it in with some type of you don't want to set screw it. So a clamp maybe, so it can't go north or south. Two clamps, it would be one high and one low. A little clamp there and clamp up top. I'm even thinking, you know, like, short of just replacing it. I'm trying to duplicate it. I can't imagine it changing like that, though. Can't imagine it changing. So, trying to duplicate that. Okay, I'm gonna end this video with that. I can't come up with the with that duplication. All right, time to break this down. So let me get to it.